Valmiki Ramayana, Sundara Kanda, Book number 5, Sarga 45, Roman numerals XLV 45. The seven defeated. Forth went the seven in brave attire, in glory brilliant as the fire. Impetuous chiefs with massive bows, the quellers of a host of foes. Trained from their youth in martial lore, and masters of the arms they bore. Each emulous and fiercely bold, and banners wrought with glittering gold, waved o'er their chariots drawn at speed by coursers of the noblest breed. On through the ruins of the grove, and Hanuman they fiercely drove. And from the ponderous bows they strained, a shower of deadly arrows rained. Then scarce was seen the Vanar's form, enveloped in the arrowy storm. So stands half veiled the mountain's king, when rainy clouds about him cling. By nimble turn, by rapid bound, he shunned the shafts that rained around. Eluding, as in air he rose, the rushing chariots of his foes. The mighty Vanar, undismayed, aimed his archer foeman played, amid his archer foeman played, as plays the frolic wind on high, mid bow-armed clouds that fill the sky. He raised a mighty roar and yell, that fear on all the army fell. And then his warrior, soul aglow, with fury rushed upon the foe. Some with his open hand he beat to death and trampled with his feet. Some with fierce nails he rent and slew, and others with his fists o'erthrew. Some with his legs as on he rushed, some with his bulky chest he crushed, while some struck senseless by his roar, dropped on the ground and breathed no more. The remnant, seized with sudden dread, turned from the grove and wildly fled. The trampled earth was thickly strewn with steed and car and flag o'erthrown, and the red blood in rivers flowed from slaughtered fiends o'er path and road. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Sri Ramayana. Footnotes 4:19:1. We were told a few lines before that the chariot on Jambumali was drawn by asses. Here horses are spoken of. The commentator notices the discrepancy and says that by horses asses are meant. Mr. Sir of Griffith, shut the fuck up. Okay, just translate. Shut the fuck up. Translate. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Look at this. And the red blood in the rivers flowed from slaughtered fiends o'er path and road. Now explain to me, how can 7 people, the Hanuman slew, 7 Rakshasas, 7 vampires, 7 Draculas, 7 adrenochrome drinkers, 7, human flesh eaters. How can 7 of them produce so much blood that there was rivers flowing, rivers made out of their blood? How? How is that possible? Well, it's very simple. In previous yugas, people were much taller, much bigger. Satya, Treta, Dvapara, and Kali Yuga. Average height in Satya Yuga, which means golden age, was average height was 48 feet. Treta Yuga, the silver age, um, the average height of human being was 24 feet. Okay, Rama was 24 feet. Sita was 16 feet tall. According to the footprint of Lepakshi, India, Sita was minimum 16 feet tall. Dvapara Yuga, the Bronze Age, average height 12 feet. Krishna, Arjuna, average height 12 feet. Kali Yuga, the Iron Age, average height 6 feet. In Satya Yuga, average lifespan was 100,000 years. In Treta Yuga, 10,000 years. In Dvapara Yuga, average lifespan, human lifespan, was 1,000 years. And in Kali Yuga, average lifespan is not even 100 years. So when we are talking about previous yugas, and when we are talking about people who can change their form at will, of course they are not ordinary men. Rama could not change his form at will. He was acting as if an ordinary human being, as well as Sita Devi. But when we're talking about the races of Vanars, of the monkeys, the planet of the monkeys, of the apes, and when we talk about Rakshasas, the Draculas, the vampires, the Likings, they change their form at will. That's why we have all these movies, Underworld, all these adrenochrome drinking Rakshasa vampires changing their form at will, from beast to human, from beast to human, and so forth. So when we're talking about these different races of beings, like Rakshasas, I mean talking about this race of Vanars, of monkeys, who can change their form at will, and the size at will too. We're talking about completely different worldview, completely different, mind-blowing worldview that we completely forgot existed due to these Abrahamic, satanic religions and their secular cabal cohorts of secret societies. They made a story that we evolved out of caves as monkeys, like satanic, atheistic evolution theory, and that the planet Earth, the civilization started 5,000 years ago, and Earth is flat. all this crazy stuff coming from the Bible. So when we understand the truth through the Vedas, and when we understand that the world was much different in previous yugas, then everything will fall in place. Absolutely beautiful. We are trying to view the world according to our lens, according to our experiences, and we have not experienced people that are 24 feet tall because we are living in Kali Yuga. The ancient civilizations are all destroyed. We see only remnants. This is like millions of years ago. We're talking about almost countless rotations, cyclical rotations of the yugas. We're talking about demigods, the higher beings, completely superior to us in every shape and form. We are like little, like we are like ants in comparison to them, just like ants are in comparison to humans, and so we are in comparison to the demigods, and we are thinking we are the only ones in the universe. And not just only that, we are thinking that we are the only ones who are the most advanced, and that we are gonna fight these these other beings, these stupid movies like Independence Day. We are gonna fight that thing, that mothership, we're gonna destroy. It just, you literally had to be out of your fucking mind to believe this kind of illusions, this kind of fantasies people are watching. But if you tell them Ramayana is true, they will get mad at you. But I have no problem watching all kinds of stupidities and garbages coming from Hollywood. Those Jewish pedophiles, Steven Spielberg, like that. Anyway, Sri Ramayana, Hail Ram, Victory to Ram, Roma Victa, Eternal Rome, Eternal Ramayana. Ciao.